Isolation Nation, welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. Are you like me and thinking, why on earth is they doing this show at the crack of dawn? It's noon here on the West Coast and on a Saturday. I don't know why. This is our new time on Saturdays. We're doing it the crack of noon when we're all up already for so much time before and didn't just wake up, eat French toast, and sit down late for sound check again, breaking a streak I've been trying very hard to not break. Well, it happened. I'm Ben Glebe, this is Henry Horse, and I'd like now to introduce you to a man who's a year older, but from what I heard on text this morning about 10 minutes ago, looks 10 years older. Please, the second leg of the four-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine, Steve Hofstetter.
Hello, everybody. I'm actually doing fine. I've been up for a while, showered, got a bunch of stuff done because I'm an adult.
Now, by showering, what do you mean by that?
Showering, it's when water drips from the sky. It's like rain, but in your bathroom.
What?
Yeah. Also, by the way, Ben, are you there? I only see your face.
What does that mean?
You're wearing camouflage, Ben.
Oh. That was really good.
He's still asleep. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you could super chat, throw in them Facebook stars, all that stuff. We appreciate that. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, the third leg of the four-legged tripod, please welcome Mr. Chris Bowers. Everybody, Chris Bowers.
Hey, what's up, Ben? I do want to thank you for sending your complaining text about noon being too early because I was in the car running an errand about 30 minutes from my house because I forgot the show was at noon, and I went, oh, shit, and turned around completely 25 minutes from my house, 35 minutes before the show, still showered and made sound check. But whatever, it's okay. It's not a big deal.
How do you guys get up so early?
Bowers, how were you in your car when everyone was so fast asleep just now?
Well, I actually woke up. I was driving. I do that sometimes. I sleep drive. And so I woke up to Ben's text, and I was like, oh, shit, well, the show's here. And I had to turn around and come back. But, yeah.
I admire you guys. You're basically living two lives while I lead only one.
I mean, I did have my alarm set for 11 a.m. and I woke up at 10:50. I'm not that much of a go-getter. I'm just saying that,
thank God.
but I do appreciate the text because if you had not sent that text, I literally would be in Hermosa Beach right now, like with no shower in my car, having to do the show like Ben style, coming back from the DMV or whatever. And I would not have liked that. So I'm glad that you sent that text.
I did yesterday. I did 7 hours worth of broadcasting and had a fight with a chicken and still made it. Bye.
I also still made it fine. I'm just saying.
That's
look,
very true.
I didn't miss the beginning of the show. I'd like to go on record. I even got my Twitter on moments before air, just so you know. So,
Rachel, how are you doing with this noon time slot?
I gotta say, I'm glad Steve and Bowers, you guys are adults, because I'm with Ben here. I'm sitting here eating a fruit roll-up, and just, I'm a child too, so.
Yep. I'm eating Raisin Bran Crunch with banana in it.
Didn't you just have French toast?
Don't you dare keep track of what I ate.
I thought we were on a weight loss challenge, Ben.
Don't you dare bring up good points about weight loss challenges.
By the way, speaking of weight loss challenge, I've been enjoying all the pastries that Rachel has sent me. I am in the weight loss challenge as well, in that I am challenged not to lose any weight.
Well, I figured, I didn't plan to eat French toast, but I woke up and Carmel had notes for me to eat French toast and where it was and how to heat it up. So I did that. And then also I figured French toast isn't a bad choice during a diet because I want to kickstart my metabolism first thing.
I just realized that we fucked you, Ben, because if you don't make it, you have to have a yard sale. And there's nothing more than Carmel wants in the world than for you to have a fucking yard sale. So she's going to do French toast every goddamn morning. You've got a saboteur in your fucking house. She's in the house right now. Oh, man.
Not only that, but she's doing it in the way of just like, hey, this fried bread really going to help jumpstart your metabolism. So you want to just eat this fried bread? Science says it's good for you. You should have this. And then, if you really want to work off the pounds, what you do is you have a donut. That's much better for you because there's a hole in it, so you don't eat the whole thing, you know?
Which, by the way, about the yard sale, I realized one problem with that problem is that we're in a pandemic, and I don't think you can have a yard sale during a pandemic. I think
it's outside. That's why it's a yard sale, not a garage sale. You can't have a garage sale. That's America, man. It's rules and loopholes. Rules and loopholes. As long as it's outside, you're good.
My thought is that instead I could just, if I lose the bet, if I don't lose my 10 pounds within a month, I'll offer 10 of my items from the office for sale on the show.
Oh, 10 of them. Wow.
We get to pick which 10? Because you're picking which vegetable I eat. So do me and Steve get to pick which 10 that I'm...
It's definitely not the same thing. You don't possess those vegetables and care about them deeply.
The first item, I would like to nominate the first item be the stuff on your desk.
You mean my pride and joy of my life? I could probably sell this. I got this at a garage sale many years ago. I gave Ben Morrison a matching one because he's also a Ben, you know what I mean?
Ben is the only person who has a garage sale and just buys his own stuff back.
Well, Ben's the only guy that has any of his favorite possessions his whole life on his desk that were from a garage sale. That's
Armel will tell you, whenever I see a garage sale or a yard sale, I get incredibly excited. Make sure we swing back on the way home and the car is clear and has room. But also, I get incredibly excited whenever there's an item left out in the street and I ask Carmel if we can have it and she gives me a look that lets me know that we cannot have it, but I want it.
The pandemic is the only thing preventing Ben from being a hoarder.
Yeah, even during the pandemic, I came home one day from Walking Henry with 4 vases that somebody had in a box in front of their house. I'm like, Carmen, I got his vases. She's like, it's a pandemic. Put them back right now.
And you know why those vases were out front of somebody's house?
No.
Because they were throwing them away.
In a box that kindly supported the community by saying free?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they did not care what happened with them, which is the same thing as happens when you put them in a garbage can. You just hope that someone else takes care of it.
One man's garbage is another man's stuff he has to return forcibly during a pandemic.
Ben, do you own a garbage can?
You mean like a vintage one for display?
He actually owns 8
You have a garbage can full
cans.
of collectibles. That's great.
Yeah, he owns 8 garbage cans. He doesn't use them for anything else.
They're all mint
joke,
condition.
I do have some pretty cool garbage cans. Hold on, because I gotta put you down. Hold on.
All
right, while we're doing that, Bowers, what was the overnight game?
I did not see one. I think noon's too early for the overnight game. I went on the Twitter as we were. Well, I had.
For certain reasons, I cannot show you that garbage can right now on account of. Got a lot of garbage in it. Anyway, it's gold. It's like gold plated and has little crisscrosses. And on another day after we do a cleaning, you'll see it.
You know what I feel like? I feel like this is, so back in the day when I was a sports writer, I feel like we're having a day game after a night game that went into extra innings.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly what this feels like.
Like where people have to show up to batting practice at 9 a.m. and they're just like, we just got home at 2. Fuck this shit. And then it ends up being like a 2-0 game because no one can swing. So let's have a great show, guys.
Let's have a great show. At least we're not hungover.
All right.
I think we're off to a great start. I almost think from the beginning of this show so far, we might be more suited to be a morning crew.
I love that you think noon is morning crew, but okay, I get that. You realize the Bob and Tom show starts at 5 a.m.
Yeah, I used to work on a morning show, and I would have to wake up at 4.
I mean, that's no problem. I can much more easily make a 4. I'm still up. Can't tell you how many times I made morning radio in comedy club cities literally just by being up through radio all the time.
Yeah, I would have guessed that, actually. That was...
Yeah. Oh, it was the best.
A lot of times morning flights, we drink till the plane. That's the move. Is the flights at like 7 a.m. Just drink till the plane. You get there at 5, pass out on the plane. It's perfect. We actually did not have an overnight game. So Steve, what's today's game?
Well, we got a good game today. Today's game is make a toy older. So take something the kids would play with and make it older.
Older or old? Make it old, right?
Old, yes.
Sure.
Older would be like 5 years, 10 years would be like midlife. You were talking about old.
Technically a week. You get the game. We've done this before, Ben.
No, not technically a week.
No, I'm
He said-
making
he said
fun of the
make it-
fact that no one's going to make something a week older. We're going to make it old.
You can't be like Cabbage Patch teenagers. That would not qualify.
Yeah, you know what? We would disqualify that entry and ban them from the show. That's what we would do.
So an example would be like go to the bathroom 3 times a night bots.
Yes, that's a great one. Or go bots that are a week older. You know, there are various entries that you could put in. I thought that would get a laugh, but it didn't.
No, I'm just still stuck on the concept that you made it seem as though it's an impossible idea you'd ban someone from the show. Wait, who's playing that imaginary music? You'll be banned from the show.
You guys, by the way, did you guys do that to me, like, as a thing?
No, we did
No?
not.
It legit was just coming through my
literally
system somehow.
Just that you're saying it might have been like a. Sometimes you'll get interference from something if it's wireless. I don't know, but
Yeah, what the fuck? That was really weird.
I did Rickroll you. I think I did it twice on accident, but
Yeah.
Now I do have to say that Rachel, even in the chat in our text thread, sometimes she called him my potato head when she was saying that instead
Come
of Mr.
on.
Potato Head earlier. It was so funny.
That's an autocorrect thing. That one I'll give her. That happens all the time.
And-
you mean Mr. Potato Head?
And also, Rachel's in yet another location. Where are you now?
I'm like 2 minutes from Steve, actually. I'm at my sister-in-law's house dog sitting.
I don't think
There's
you
one
understand how
dog.
quarantine works, do you?
Dory.
Oh, cute.
Dead, right. Yeah.
That's cute. That's a nice place.
I'm with family. I'm in
Anyway.
the same little pod.
Okay.
We have a game. So if you guys want to play the game, which is make a toy old, specifically old, not just older, old.
Are you
Make a
guys picking
toy
like an
old.
old toy? You seem to be picking old toys to begin with.
It's we're gonna get to you in a second. All right, so
Because we don't know toys from current life, because we're not, I was going to say we're not children, but
Oh.
yeah, we kind of are. Anyway, so if you
It's like Grandpa
if you
Patrol.
wanna
That'd be a new
participate-
one. Grandpa Patrol would be a new one.
Yeah, if you if you want to participate in the game, you can do so by replying to any of our streams: Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. But if you want it to count, what you do, I'm so distracted by what's happening in Rachel's frame right now. But if you want it to count, please just throw it in with a tip of at least $5 of a super chat, Venmo, or PayPal. We'll read those at the end, and the winner will get the prize, and that's how it's gonna work. And Ben is gonna very, very harshly judge you if you don't make it completely old.
you better believe that. I mean, don't get on my bad side.
Yeah. It can't be like middle-aged Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's got to be way the fuck up there, you know?
Thank you. Yeah, elderly ninja. Not even youthful old people. I don't want like sprightly old
would
ninja
like-
turtle.
I would like a Splinter reference.
All right. That's the game.
All right,
Ben.
Ben. Are there people in the front row we should talk to?
I'm not sure, but I definitely would have done that on my own anyway. But I love that you guys coached me to get to that moment. Please
It's
turn,
noon, man. I don't know how your brain works at noon. It's it's 4 hours before you're
It does,
awake. I
really.
figure we got to help you a little bit.
turn on your cameras. Please join us. We've got Tina McGillan joining us with a great shirt. We've got Tam Brown. Go Dodger. That's not nice. Oh,
Oh,
that is. Oh, damn it.
that's the raspberry mug.
Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
god. That is a late birthday present. Thank you, Tam.
Yeah, that was a good slow burn. Well done, Tam. Damn it. We've got Zara Bending. How are you awake right now in Australia?
I woke up at 4 a.m. I woke
Well-
up at 4 a.m.
Wow. Wow. Enjoy the banana. We've got Becca Lynn joining us. Great to see you, Becca. We've got Sean Ehrlich sporting the dark blue. We've got Brian Slivka joining us from a factory outlet somewhere. Hayden Lamaster, who just mailed me something I'll show you guys in a moment. Pretty incredible. Jessica Kaiba with the Glebe 2020 mug. Loves it. Does the back say take that, Ben, Steve 2020 or no? God, yes. Marissa M. with the Isolation Nation shirt. Love it. Frankie Angles. Worst angle ever to the side and wearing a mask for some reason. Jen,
I think he's at work. I think he's at work, Ben.
Fair enough. Jen Skittles Johnson tasting the rainbow, and Leedy Corbin. She's doing origami, live origami of the show. I can't wait to see the hours turning around in his car sculpture. Very excited to have all of you here. Thank you for being with us.
Wait, Brian said that was it was a factory outlet. Where is that?
It's the Reading.
Oh
Vanity
my God,
Fair.
that's one of the places my parents took me on vacation.
Aw.
That's where I would go. I'd go there every year for back to school shopping as a kid too. So.
Yeah.
That picture is from his camera roll for the most exciting moment when they pulled up. I
That
could see
is
Steve wearing Lee jeans every day of his life to this day.
That was definitely like the way my parents went shopping was they were like, how much can we get these kids bullied? Like what?
Yes. And Hayden, the master, sent me a pretty darn cool thing in the mail, if I may show you guys. I got this package of M&Ms in the mail, and look at the flavor. That is, you hear that? Caramel.
God, look at that.
SDST chocolate candies. Pretty awesome.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. That is cool. He's also trying to sabotage your diet. He also wants to go to a yard sale at your house. This is,
Yes. Every
I
time
mailed that,
someone
like, the
sends
day
me a
before
thing.
the diet started.
Yes, he did. It arrived the day before the diet started.
In my defense.
Every time someone sends me a personalized thing like that, I have to keep it forever. And Carmel sees it, and she's like, Jesus Christ, more stuff. For my birthday, she even messed up too, because she got me that Sour Patch box that says Ben Glebe Mix Sour Patch Kids. It's this huge box. I'm like, oh, I love it. And she's like, oh no, what have I done? She did it herself.
Wait, Ben, for your next birthday, I'm gonna get you a personalized Ben Glebe storage locker.
No, we're gonna get you the budget chicken that just robs your house.
I'd rather the storage locker, but I'm open.
Hey, we also have two great comics today. We have two great comics, both returning champions. We have Jackie Kashian is here. Jackie, how are you?
I'm alive. I'm live. Turn off my video so that I can say one line. So I'm going to start my video and say the one line that I was told to say. Hi. Thank you very much for having me. Yeah.
You nailed it. You nailed it, Jackie.
You did it. Mike Paramore is also. No, there's a Matchbox car. I love that. Mike Paramore is also here.
That's
Oh,
a
is that
what?
Matchbox? Is that a Hot Wheel? Is that a Hot
What's
Wheel?
up, people?
Yeah. It's
Sorry.
the new Wonder Woman character car from Hot Wheels. That's right.
Woo.
This is not the car that Wonder Woman would drive in 1984. This is the car that she would be in 1984. That's right. I'm trying to fight Ben for weirdest fucking things sitting around me. Okay.
Firstly, can I just say, Jackie, I love everything that you just did right there, to be honest with you.
Good.
We also have Mike Paramore here. Mike, how are you doing, buddy?
I wanna put in my bid for the biggest child. I want to clear something up really quickly. I was asked if this was a squeeze it. I am a grown ass man, contrary to popular belief. I would not have a squeeze it. This is a Kool-Aid burst. Don't disrespect.
Appreciate that, Mike. And I do want to tell you that the GoFundMe for getting you sleeves is going really well.
I refuse.
Well, I can't even see Ben's sleeves. It's camouflage, so who knows?
I get it now. Now I get it.
We're gonna have to tattoo Mike's address on one of his arms, then he'll wear sleeves. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I
All right,
think
let's
I'll make
get
it easy. It's just a window in the background. Now you can just see where I am.
Exactly.
Yeah,
All right, let's get some tips, Rach.
Yeah, let's get to some general. So we'll have Bowser read the tips for us. So Tracy Myers, $10. Great show last night. Thanks for all the laughs.
Cool.
Thank you, Tracy.
And
you,
then
Bowser.
we had-
Is that Chris Bowser?
Chris Bowser. Yeah.
And then Z Bunster, $5. Apparently Ben's still sleeping, or we're watching a hologram.
Both.
And then Z Bunster tipped $5 and said, and Steve just doesn't sleep. I'm gonna do this every time. Alexander Breyer, $3. Does Ben need an intervention? Yes, he does.
An intervention. We've decided.
Intervention.
And then Hayden Lemaster tipped the show $10 and said, this is on behalf of Marissa M. It's her birthday today. So happy birthday, Marissa.
Hey, Marissa.
Birthday, Marissa.
Nice job.
You survived.
You said that like you're at the end of an action movie and they finally made it to the grail they were trying to reach. You survived. Journey's only yet begun.
I also like how Zoom has brought us back to middle school where we have a Marissa M and a Kate B and all these different last initials.
And last one that had come in, Alexander Breyer pre-tipped Mike $3 and said to Mike for wearing a Batman shirt.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
I like that guy.
We can tell. Cool. Are we ready for a set then? Are we ready to go? Let's do this. Let's do this.
Yeah.
New time, new energy. Here we go. Coming up first, she's a returning champion. Give her the very funny Jackie Kashian, everybody.
Ooh, yes. I am gonna sit though, because you guys are sitting. So what's that? Here's a joke I'm working on. You guys, I live in Los Angeles. We have the 2 seasons, of course, fire and flood. We are currently in fire. And I get a call sometimes from the people back home, back in Wisconsin, saying, "Are you okay?" What they don't realize, of course, is that to live near a hill or a tree in Los Angeles, you have to have a giant bag of money. And I couldn't be safer, you guys. If there's ever a sweeping strip mall fire, I'm fucked. Yeah. Ever find out putting a taco shop next to a nail salon causes an explosion? Boom! I'm in the terribles. So here's the scoop. I do live in Los Angeles. My favorite thing that have happened. I have several things. It's only 5 minutes, so let's get into it. First of all, 4 different people in the last couple of years. Youth. That's right, younger than this, non-millennials. Am I a millennial? No, I'm a Gen X. Under the Gen X, right? Whatever. The whole generation thing is dumb. Okay, so, but their youth have come to my face and they've said, I am an empath. Not I'm empathetic, not I'm sympathetic or patient or tolerant or kind, but an empath. And I'm like Mantis from Guardians of the Galaxy, like Deanna Troi from Star Trek, The Next Generation, like a vampire from, like a demon from Buffy. No, you are not an empath. That is a superpower. You were just human. You had a human experience. Someone looked up from their phone and you were there. There was maybe you made eye contact with someone who was crying. These are just human experiences. These are not superpowers. And a buddy of mine who told me that he was an empath said to me, no, it's more than that. It's like when somebody else's dog dies, I feel it just as badly as they do. And I was like, wow, do you feel the rage coming off of me? Do you feel that? Because the word you're looking for is narcissism, and you're killing me. They were all millennials, but it doesn't matter because. But I will say this about millennials: I have never seen the pile of guff that everybody, like Gen X, we got guff. I was called lazy. I was told I was a slacker. I played too many video games. All true. It's all worked out. Same percentage of dirtbags are going to be dirtbags in every generation. Remember the first generation? They didn't call themselves that. That would have been the worst. Follow that, motherfuckers. No, they did not. Here's how you talk to the next generation. I'm sorry, we couldn't fix it. Please help. Now, I will say this: my favorite thing about these guys is the way they make fun of everybody under Gen X. Is my favorite thing is they always say they don't know how to read maps, man. We used to read maps all the time. They don't know how to read them. They're always looking at their device. They don't know how to read. We used to read maps all the time. I was there, you guys, in the 80s. There was some map usage, not as much as has been reported. I would call you. I would say, I live here, you live there. How do I get there? I'd write down the directions on a piece of paper. I'd leave that piece of paper on my kitchen table. I would get in my car. I would drive as far as I remembered. And then I would pull over, put 35 cents into a phone at a gas station or a grocery store. I'd call you again. I'd say, I'm here now. Where do you live from here? So you are not fighting a pile of Magellans. We don't know how to read the stars either. If I see a tree and it has moss on it, I absolutely never think to myself, ooh, north. Dirty tree. That's what I think. My least favorite part of any generation are the simpler time assholes. Every generation has them. I met a 24-year-old one recently, and it was just banana head who said, it was a simpler time when I was a kid. Things were easier. It was a simpler time. When I was a kid, things were easier because it was a simpler time. Yes, you were a child. It was a simpler time for you. Not for your folks, unless you were 11 working at a sock factory in Hong Kong when it should have been a simpler time, my friends. Anyway, 2 years ago. Live and learn. Let's see. I want to pet all of your dogs. It's my favorite thing about Zoom is when I say I want to pet your dogs. My favorite thing is when everyone does this. That's fun for me. So other than that, I feel like that's been 5. Yeah, there we go. Oh, light. There we go. You know what I do? I like to break the fourth wall in every kind of club. That's what I like. It's comedy. Why not? All right. A lot of my friends are into ghosts, and I am not into ghosts. But that's not because I don't think ghosts that they haven't seen ghosts. I just haven't seen ghosts. I have a theory that ghosts want to hang out with other ghosts. Same thing with dolphins. Why are we making them swim with us? So it is about. I have a friend of mine who's into ghosts, and whenever I feel something that might have been a ghost, here's what I tend to think: water heater. Thanks a lot, guys.
Jackication one more time.
Tip jar is open as always. You could tip top right of the screen as our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. You could super chat on the YouTube. And so Jackie, so empathetic is feeling like when someone's an empath, it's a superpower to like feel all the emotions that other people feel. So
right.
what is the opposite of that?
Just like a no path?
Yeah, because I'm that one.
Oh, right. Well, most comics are. It takes genuinely, it takes some comics, they have to have children. I don't know if you guys know Steve Ranazizi, the hero of 9/11. He used to be the biggest fucking tool bag, and then he had kids, and he is a much nicer man than he's ever been in his entire life. Because I think that when you get children, you start to realize, oh, they're like you start to see the world to them, you know. So
yeah,
it's I don't know why. Some people are born with it. I wasn't. It's been a learned skill.
And now, what's funny to me is I thought empathy meant you identified with people. Doesn't that mean, like, when I'm empathetic, I understand your struggle, right? As opposed to sympathetic, where I feel sorry for you. Is that the definition?
Well, they're different. Yeah, they are different, sympathy versus empathy. But offhand, I don't have the.
But an empath. My point is, I guess an empath would understand where he was coming from, as opposed to just feeling their pain.
No, sympathy is understanding. Empathy is I feel what you feel.
That's it.
So I've got it backwards my whole life.
That would actually be hilarious if a superpower was a sympath. And like
feel sorry for everybody.
Someone's superpower would just be like, nah, I get it. You know, I don't really get it.
That's what I am.
Mid-crime, you're trying to stop, someone's crying in the corner, you just look at them and you go.
It's noon for everybody, right? I was for sure that it would be too early for you to be wearing one of those jackets, Bowers.
Why would it be too early for him to wake up in what he sleeps in?
Yeah, this is more of a day.
I
This
was
is
in
more
some sort of bedazzled robe of some
well,
sort.
Mike. This is more of a day Ceto. This is more of a kind of during the day 'cause it's got flowers on it. It's more of an outside daytime Ceto. It's not a night Ceto.
Wait, that
yet.
has
We're not doing
flowers
that.
on it. Is it like tuxedo, like TUXSEEDO?
Guys.
I don't understand.
What just happened?
Oh,
Seeds.
seeds. Sorry, my parents still spell stuff around me when they don't want me to know stuff because I'm not
So
good at spelling stuff out of the air.
empathy is when you feel it, and sympathy. No, okay. We'll move on.
Rach, we got any tips coming in?
We do. So first, this is for Jackie. Oh, never
Aw.
mind. She gone.
Wait.
You'll hear her
Henry, come here. Jackie wants to pet you.
So we had Zara, $5. Jackie, I always enjoy your evidence-based comedy. Nerd on.
Thank you, Zara. That's what we're looking for, a second source.
We also have Matthew Plummer, $5. Jackie Gen X here. I empathize with you. Hilarious.
I get it.
Dana, $5. Jackie, thanks. I'm just waiting for someone to say, okay, boomer, because all I think of is Battlestar Galactica, the original one.
All right. I sometimes think of the Planet of the Apes. I don't know.
Cassie Shorts, $5. Hi to Jackie from Cindy, Harley, and Cassie. Great set.
Oh my God, that's my sister-in-law. Hi.
Oh.
My husband.
Is this the first time you guys have talked in a long time?
I saw her at her wedding. I saw her at her brother-in-law's wedding. Anyway, it's hi, Cassie.
Long time. It's been a long time.
Somebody promoted the show.
I did.
I like the idea of like they're on here because that's the only time that you'll ever talk to them.
I think Cassie's actually a Patreon too. Like I see her name a lot. Yeah.
She likes comedy.
Jackie, I loved your set. And are you going to be coming to Thanksgiving? We really need the RSVP.
Can't make it. You're in Houston. No, I think she's Dallas adjacent, actually.
You don't know your family very well, do you?
You should see some of my cousins. It's whenever some guy always says, people don't get it. Women are the smartest. They're the wisest. They're the best. I'm like, I know you just want to touch it. Calm down. Calm down. Women should rule the world. They're the best. And I was like, I don't think you've met some of my cousins. Women are just people. We're just as fucked up as the straight white guy you're standing next to in worship.
We also had Tam tip $5 and said Jackie identified so much with the bit about maps not being used that much.
Good. I have a terrible sense of direction, but luckily I don't get a lot of my self-esteem from that.
What is incredible to me though is the amount of time that people still try to give you directions, and I'm like, I have a supercomputer in my pocket. I'm gonna be okay. And they're like, no, what you want to do? You want to take a left? I'm like, no, I want to put my head down into my phone and not listen to your bullshit. That's what I want to do. I want to leave now.
And when people do give you directions, this was more back in the old map days that I do long for. But people will tell you the way you're not supposed to go too.
Oh, absolutely.
You could take Old Mill Road to the 13, but there's the construction. You'll lose an hour. Why are you telling me that? Why? How I should go.
They're trying to relate to you.
Oh, fuck those people. I don't care.
I can't relate to them. I'm just a sympath. I don't know.
Well, Jay, I did love the idea. Yeah.
I do that all the time, actually. Like, I'll ask people questions I could have just asked my phone just to create conversation and human interaction.
Sure.
Well, Google has challenged people to ask more open-ended questions for conversation, but you're just straight going Googleable information still, Mike? That's the way you're doing?
Yeah, 100%. I will ask somebody, where's the closest Walmart?
So I've seen Mike on a date where he's like trying to do conversation. He's like, so how tall is Tom Cruise in your estimation?
What amazes me, though, is that people will just spout facts online that are wrong without Googling it. And that always confuses me because I'm like, you could just seem smarter than you are. Like, you could just ask Google. Google will tell you, and then Google won't tell anyone else that that's where you learned it.
Well, I will say that did hurt my and my dad's relationship once Google happened, because I realized how much of all the shit he told me he was just making up off the top of his fucking head our whole lives, and I couldn't check it. So he would just say shit, and I'm like, oh, okay, and I go tell people that, and then once we had Google, I'm like, no, he was full of shit. That wasn't real. What the fuck, man?
Let me tell you that my father-in-law, who Cassie met, that's right, Clyde Ashcraft. You would ask him something, and he would say, "You don't know," and then he would make some shit up, and you were like, "What just happened?"
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. That's a bit of mine about how the internet has made old people a lot less trusted. Because your grandfather used to be like, I used to go to school in 4 feet of snow. I'm like, there was 8 inches of snow that entire winter.
I do still, I'll make stuff up with sports fans, though, just because they're, like, most people who passionately talk about sports don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And so, like, it's really fun to just try to see if they can agree, like, if they'll agree. Where I'll be talking, I'll be like, yeah, the problem is, the Brewers are a really good late season team, but they're not so good in the early season. And then they'll talk with me about that point that I just completely made up and is not based on fact at all, because they just want to seem like they know what the fuck they're talking about. And in that conversation, they can't Google it until later, and then they hate me after.
But the Brewers are a better late season team, Steve. That's
absolutely not. They collapse all the time. Fuck off.
Oh, my favorite brewer for sure is DJ Pecorios, and
yeah.
my favorite brewer is Robin Yount. Is he still playing?
His grandkid just got signed. Mine actually, there's a great base prospect, Danny Alabama.
My favorite brewer is
What'd you say, Barris?
So my favorite brewer is Coors.
I feel like you've been waiting to say that for so long.
Sorry, what?
What's that, Mike?
I feel like you've been waiting to say that since y'all started this.
I never
You mean
thought
the
about
show?
that
You mean the
before.
show 120 some episodes ago? Yeah, Mike, I have been. I'm like, if someone ever brings up Brewers, I got this sweet Coors line. I've been fucking. It's on my wall. I've got it. Don't forget the Coors line. If someone says Brewers, it's written down. It's up on the wall. And finally, I got it in.
That's why Chris called me about doing the show. Bowers called me about doing the show because he was like, "Hey, Steve's a baseball fan. Eventually, he'll mention the Brewers. It's a matter of."
Yes. And speaking of stuff on the wall, I like how Mike this time chose a blank white wall with light coming through, so we can't identify where he's coming from.
Exactly.
Second, though, wait a second. That couch is only sold at the Northeastern Cleveland IKEA.
True. Plus, the sun's clearly coming in from the southeast right now at a like looks like a plane, like a 45-degree angle. So clearly, you're living in the Fairmont complex.
It's a Target blanket with the IKEA couch. You put those together, only one place.
Oh, you're another location. You're coming to us from an undisclosed location this time?
I am on location right now. I finally am getting to do a little bit of work and looking other people in the eyes.
Mike, I know where you live now, and I'm sending a guy in a chicken costume there to murder you.
Where are you?
If that person was anything like, if that person was anything like Zara in her chicken hat, I am all for it. 100%.
Hey, hon.
What are you working on, Mike?
Huh?
What are you working on?
I am in where am I at? Little Rock, Arkansas, for no reason.
Doing stand-up?
Yes, I'm at the Looney Bin. Yes, Looney Bin Comedy Club this weekend.
Oh my God, the Looney Bin is open. Why wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Of all places to open first, the Looney Bin makes sense.
Yeah, they actually have pretty strict regulations, though. No masks allowed. You have to sit on each other's laps, and you have to share a milkshake during it. It's very important.
They have a remarkably high level of not give a damn here. They really do.
Yeah.
Welcome to Arkansas.
They demand that you do a meet and greet and hug everybody.
I did a show once at the Tulsa Looney Bin, and someone who I had never met or spoken to before came in, told them that she was there with me, and they just brought her over and sat her in the comic section without asking at all.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
great security.
I
All
love
you have
that.
to do to get through security is ask to get through security.
Yeah, I hate when random women show up for me I don't know. What a fucking terrible life you have, Steve. Tell us another story of woe, you fucking prick. Jesus Christ.
My apologies, Bowers, but not
And
all
this
of us
hot
can wear
girl was
that
all
jacket.
like, I want to suck your big long dick. And I was like, ugh, I don't know her. Fucking security.
Somehow, while Bowers was making fun of Steve, he still complimented his big long dick. I don't know why that has to go that way.
You just seem unapproachable, Bowers, with the jacket. You seem unapproachable, man. You're too hot right now.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what it
Bowers,
is.
the problem is if you
That's
wear
what I tell myself. And also, people don't bring me on the road because they can't follow me. That's also why I don't go travel a lot. So yeah, no, I know the lies we tell ourselves, Mike.
Bowers, the problem is that everyone thinks you are security.
Yeah, if I have a headset, not this coat, but most of my if I'm wearing a tuxedo jacket and I have a headset, I can literally go anywhere, like in the world. They just think I'm in charge of whatever. I just walk by security, be like, I'll be right there.
Yeah, I can't believe they sat you in my section.
Right?
Yes, and another good way to get past security if you don't have a Bowers-like tuxedo jacket, I've done this many times, like if you're at the movies, let's say, like if you ever want to sneak in like a huge drink to the movies and they don't let outside food or drinks, as you're walking in, they're like, sir, there's no outside. You're like, it's for my astigmatism. You just keep walking. You use any medical term they can't quite call out quickly, and it works. They don't want to mess with your medical shit and get like a lawsuit or some shit. You just say, oh,
This drink is for my empathy. I have to keep it.
That's right. I'm an empath. See, I'm an empath, and I need a constant stream of sugar. Do you understand?
You know what also works at the movies when they say, hey, you can't bring it in there? If you go, shut up, and you just walk by. They don't chase you. They're 15. They don't care that much.
If you say any sort of, Ben, you're right. If you say any sort of term confidently, like I used to, when I was a teenager, I used to work in a summer camp with computers. And like, if I ever just wanted one of the people to go away, I would just tell them, it's a real problem. We're dealing with the mainframes today.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then they would just, there's no, you just make that shit up. It's stupid.
Yeah, it's super easy. At the Edmonton, West Edmonton Mall, when I was playing the comic strip last year when there was still life, Ken Garr and I wanted to shoot something on the ice of the huge NHL-sized ice rink they got. So we just literally walked onto the ice late at night after the show, and a guy walks up to us and works there. He's like, sir, no one's allowed on the ice. And I go, it's okay, we just came from the meeting. And he goes, I'm so sorry. And he backed up.
Hey, by the way, Steve, I do want to congratulate you from going from a guy who went to computer summer camp as a teen to having random women show up at shows you don't want. That's a pretty big arc. That was pretty good.
It was a regular summer camp that I just taught kids computers there.
That's not better.
And the reason I did that was the one building that was air conditioned. It was the one building air conditioned, so I was like, I'll do that job. I'll have the air conditioner job. And
so you're good at computers because you didn't want to go outside as a child? That's I guess that tracks. Yeah, that's how
that
everybody's
doesn't
good at
make it
computers.
better. You're right.
That's how I got here as a tech person.
We got here.
Let's finish up some tips.
Sure.
All right. Z Bunster tipped Jackie $5 more and said, Jackie, also, I love the t-shirt.
Yay!
We had Tesha Whitman, $5 for Jackie for making that joke that included dolphins. Here's $5 so Zara can give an animal lesson for the day.
Dolphins are rapists.
What'd she say?
How quiet that was.
Wow.
I don't know. I've swum with dolphins.
Wow.
They didn't rape me. They were real nice.
I went
That
into
had
the
to be
dolphin raping
orchestrated.
rabbit hole recently.
Yeah, and Ben, and Harvey Weinstein never raped me. Doesn't mean he's not a rapist.
I once swam with dolphins accidentally because I was with 3 other comics and they needed to bring the price down. They needed a 4th. So essentially, I lit $300 on fire to interrupt the lives of dolphins. Just you ever go to like an aquarium and you can pet a stingray? I I did it one time, and then I thought, how would I feel if a hand came out of the fucking sky and just started doing this to me? I was just like, nope, I'm done.
Jackie, I know exactly how it would feel, and I told the security at the Tulsa Looney Bin to stop allowing that to happen.
I don't know, Jackie. Depending on the delicateness of the touch, I would love if a sky hand came and pet me randomly. That'd be amazing.
That would be absolutely dope, actually.
That'd be dope. Super
Wait.
dope.
So Jackie, you're anti-stingray petting, but total dog petting pro. You're into that?
Yeah, they were domesticated 56,000 years ago. I'm in. I'm on board. Sorry, the die is cast. I'm a lily.
Well, I'm hoping that
that
56,000 years from now,
animals
stingrays. Sorry, Mike, what's that?
I said, isn't it weird that all the intelligent animals rape? I feel like that's weird.
Do all of them do that?
That's a hell of a stance, Mike.
Mike has a
Yeah.
Okay, Google, do intelligent animals...
Wait, is this your first date topic? Is that what we're going with right now?
Wait, no, it answered. I'm just playing.
What did it say?
Not only did it answer, but it sent that to the NSA. Mike, when you hold on, Mike.
I think you're about to get nominated for the Supreme Court.
My advice to you is don't figure this out live. Figure it out. Come back to us with it when you understand exactly what it's saying.
It was
then we'll
just
talk about it.
It was a joke that went too far.
We're looking out for your best interest right now, Mike.
It has been noted that behavior resembling raping humans is observed in animals such as ducks, geese, dolphins, chimpanzees, and a word that I don't know.
Orangutan?
Yes. No.
No.
Orangutan doesn't have a G in it. Oh, orangutan. Oh no, that's orangutan. I don't read that.
Mike, I've gotten really good on this show at guessing what the word's supposed to be. So.
Bye. That was the overnight game.
Thank you, Google.
Rach, are we caught up?
Not yet. Apparently, also otters can be vicious rapists, according to Shelley and YouTube. So
correct.
I knew otters looked too good to be true.
All right, a couple more things. Some generals. Davy Jones II, 5 pounds. Seeing as a talking point, every time I send a message, I name myself after the POTC2 character. P.S. Keep up the laughs. I don't know what POTC.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh.
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go. That's why it's Davy Jones. Okay.
Second.
I like it.
And then Zara tipped the show and said, Bowers, no hitting below the belt.
Big enough, it's also above the belt.
Oh, wow. Damn.
Oh, I get what you did there, Steve. It's above the belt. Fuck off. Okay.
Took you guys a minute there.
Yeah.
All right, we're caught up.
Ever put your hand on Steve's shoulder, you might get surprised. That's terrible. All right, let's get to our next comic. I was going to make a joke about what the joke you just said was, but I'm not going to do that, Mike. I'm not going to do that to you. Returning champion, Mike Paramore, everybody. Give him a big hand. Woo!
What's up, people? Yes, I am getting back out into the world a little bit. I tried to date. I'm already done. I'm so done. I'm not good at it. I tried to date a young girl, and it never even made it to the actual date. Because I don't know what the upside down smiley face means. I thought it meant 69. So it turns out a dick pic can be an accident. It can be a misunderstanding. I didn't. My bad. I also failed in the text language thing. I don't know text language. I just realized that about myself. This woman texted me, LOL, ILUTTYL. And my response was, I've never been to the military. Why are you fucking texting me launch codes? And even if I was in the military, I wouldn't have clearance that high. What the fuck are you doing? How did you get clearance that high? So that didn't work out. I tried an older woman, but I didn't know she was older. She lied to me. She told me she was 33, and during our date, she checked an email on a BlackBerry. I was like, bitch, you damn near, you at least 40. You at least 40. that was obviously an AOL email you just checked. I was uncomfortable, so we didn't last. So then I went back into isolation, but that didn't work because I started remembering stuff. You spend too much time with yourself, you start remembering stuff. I remember I failed the 4th grade. And my dad's a psychopath, so he wouldn't let me repeat it. He made them put me in the 5th grade. And I remember like it was yesterday, my principal gave me a note, said, "Did you fail? Take this to your dad." I looked at her and said, "Ma'am, this is not going to work out for either one of us. You sure you want to do this?" I took the note home. I was like, I got to surround my dad with the most things he likes. I don't know where a 9-year-old got neck bones from, but I cooked the shit out of them. While he was wiping neck bone grease off his face, I told him, I was like, "Dad, I failed the 4th grade." His question to me was, "When?" I said, "Dad, well, the problem started immediately after the 3rd grade. That's when it went all downhill." He was like, "Don't worry, we're going to go up there and fix it." I was like, this can't be good. My dad has never been to my school before. We get to my school. He is completely belligerent. He's just walking through the halls yelling, "Where's the 5th grade?" That is not something that you can type on your GPS. That's not how it works. We make it to the principal's office. The clerk says, "Sir, you need an appointment. You can't just walk in." He said, "Oh, you must not know who I am." I'm like, "Dad, nobody knows who you are. You've never been here before." Like, "Miss Turner, can you just point us to the principal?" We walk into the principal's office. The principal hung up the phone. First thing out of my dad's mouth is, "My son tells me you won't let him have the 5th grade." like it's some toy my sister won't let me play with. She was like, "Yes, sir, you're correct. Your son didn't do what was necessary. He failed the 4th grade." His response was, "No, he didn't fail. You failed." And in my brain, I'm like, I hope that shit works. That would be the best skill I've ever learned in my goddamn life. Then he just went on to say some gangster stuff. He said, "No, you failed." Then he used a word I never heard before. He was like, "You failed him. And furthermore," I thought that was the best thing I ever heard in my life. I didn't know what it meant, but I was like, I got to use that. And he was like, "And furthermore, if he's failing, how am I just now knowing about it?" She said, "Oh, every test that he got an F on, we sent him home to sign so you can sign it. So you should have known." He said, "Oh, the only test that I got sent home was said fantastic on it." They both looked at me. I was like, "Listen, I think we're getting off topic." And then I just yelled out, "And furthermore," and then ran real fast. I don't know how it ended, but I ended up in the 5th grade, so it all worked out. I think that's it.
Mike Paramore, everybody.
Paramore tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, you can super chat. Couple things, Mike. I think it's amazing that you told us that you failed the 4th grade, and you told us that right after you didn't know what the word orangutan was.
Favorite, actually, Mike, I don't want to be a dick here, but an upside down smiley face is a frowny face. Like, it's not.
No. I know what he means.
No, it is not, Bowers. You think the text language is easy, but this is a whole system these people have created.
I know what he means. It's not the frown. It's not just the upside down So it's an entire smiley face turned upside down.
The eyes are on the bottom and everything. How is
Yeah.
that not 69?
I will say.
I mean, that's the whole thing. I think no one else's brain goes, well, obviously this is 69, but.
Now look, Mike, if it came right after one that was right side up, like those two next to each other, maybe. But just by itself, you're like, oh, that person fell.
You know what?
I mean, young people are confusing in general because I have a friend who she's younger than me, and she, not even with an emoji. You know how you just do the basic smiley face, which is a colon and a parentheses, and then she does a frowny face instead, a colon and the other parentheses. It's literally a frowny face, but she means it to be a smiley face. She just likes to do it backwards.
Well, she damn near 40, probably.
If she's using like that instead of just an actual emoji, first of all, she's our age. Second of all, have you also considered that she just might be slow?
Dang.
No, she's like an artist. She's a singer, and she's very moody, and she likes to do her own thing. You know what I mean?
So she is slow.
And this is coming from someone who failed the 4th grade.
This is coming from someone who not just did stand up, not standing, but not even sitting. You're lying on the floor.
By the way,
I
Ben,
like
as
to
someone who
leave.
has played the Looney Bin clubs, the safest place is not on that furniture.
Yeah, don't drink the ice cubes.
I may not be the smartest man. Most of my value is in my heart.
That's really sweet.
And Mike does have a big heart. That's a medical fact.
Also, by the way, again, juxtaposition, most of my value is in the heart. Google, which animals are raping people?
I was set up by that. Y'all roped me into that.
I actually did look it up, by the way, Mike. I did look it up. Dolphins are rapists, and sometimes so are the Steelers.
And in my defense, there is no reason for orangutan to have a U in it. What the fuck for?
Or the sound part of it, where it goes orangutan.
It
Okay,
translates
fair
to forest.
Zara, what'd you say?
Orang utan, so it means man of the forest. So there's a reason.
Is there any way what you just said can be a ringtone of mine? Absolutely in love.
By
with
the
Zara.
way,
It's
Mike.
The only reason when Bowers asked me to do this, I was like, "Is Zara gonna be there?" Then I'm in.
By the way,
Hi.
Mike, if I could just give you a tip, maybe don't hit on an animal expert by not knowing what the fuck the word orangutan is.
My value is in my heart, Steve. Shut your
That's what medical science has told us.
No, Mike, obviously your value's in your heart. And just pull out your phone real quick. I don't mean to get you too excited, but...
You laugh, but the only reason you would lay like that is if you was doing 69 in the chair.
Well, Mike, you're doing your stand-up set like that.
It could be that upside down part of Spider-Man where he kisses Kristen Dunst when he's hanging upside down. Maybe that's what they were going for. The two. Rach, we got tips coming in.
Yes, we do. So Zara started us off first with $5 and said, Mike, inquiring minds want to know, did your sword stay on the wall above your bed during the earthquake?
Absolutely. Yes. My bed is very, very designed for movement.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, every time he
Got that motion in the ocean bed package? I like it.
I feel like this is a setup. You can't ask me a question about my bed and Zara in the same fucking sentence. How would you do that?
No, it is very, very true. Every time he masturbates furiously, the swords don't go anywhere.
I feel like he masturbates happily. He's not a furious.
His value is in his heart.
I feel like he masturbates with one hand and the other hand is doing sword tricks, like spinning that shit around.
So Ben, both
Testing
hands are doing sword tricks?
I got a big dick joke.
I did not say it was a big sword, Mike.
Small sword's a
There's no
knife.
such thing as a small sword.
Yeah, that's called a knife.
I beg to differ, my friends. I beg to differ.
God damn
Oh
it.
my god.
That's a letter opener. That's a letter opener, not a
That's
sword.
not. That's my grandfather's sword. How dare you? He was a small but mighty man.
So he stormed the beaches of Normandy with a letter opener? Okay.
You have no idea how many Nazis received strongly worded letters with this.
All the letters ended with "and furthermore."
And Paramore. I hate to bring you back to this, my friends, but I will do it, goddammit. I will do it.
Wait, does Jackie, is that?
Yeah, what does Jackie
What
have?
does she got? She got a shaman stick? Or is that-
Holy
What is that?
That's not a
What the
knife.
fuck?
This is a knife.
No dolphins are raping Jackie.
No, I've been to Arkansas too many times not to go armed.
Got a lightsaber. All right, let's get some more tips for Jackie or Mike. I can do Jackie too if you want. Ron Gould, $5, and said, Mike, are you working with Raj Suresh in Arkansas on something?
No, I don't know what that is.
Okay.
I don't go outside.
Short answer
in
is
Arkansas.
No.
I don't go outside in Arkansas. I'm black. I don't do that.
All right. Megan Begley tipped $6.69 and said, my launch code is sync. Technics, $2, Canadian, said, Mike, I hope you gave the 5th grade back afterwards.
Returned it in the exact amount it was used beforehand.
Dana, $5, and said, Mike, and furthermore, fantastic set, thanks. Alexander Breyer tipped $3. Matthew Plummer, $5, and said, Mike, dick pics can be accidental is not a sentence I had ever expected to hear.
This is a show where we learn things.
Yeah, like how to read orangutan.
Oh my god, I just texted a dick pic to my accountant. Holy shit.
By the way, Mike, if you take a picture of your dick and purposefully send it to someone because you misunderstand what they wrote, that's not an accidental dick pic. That is a very purposeful dick pic sent incorrectly.
Hey, just because somebody passed the 5th grade doesn't mean they get all fucking up.
Next time, if you want to send somebody a dick pic just to be safe and not get yourself in hot water, just send a picture of Steve.
More tips. Technics tipped 2 more, Canadian, and said Mike with a, and then he alternated between a right side up smiley face and an upside down smiley face.
Hey, that's a trap. Don't do it.
That dude wants 195 from you, Mike.
There's also Tam, $5, and said, Mike, I had a clearance that high. I promise won't text you the codes. Jennifer Newsted, $5. Mike, I'll be watching for any tests I need to sign that say fantastic on them. I laughed so hard my cheeks hurt.
It's in big red F with blue crayon to finish it.
I like the idea that you would like get it and it would say F and then you're like, oh, I gotta change it, and then you just make it say fail.
He wrote funny.
Yeah.
Brandy Adkins, $5. Mike, I teach 4th grade. Every teacher dreams of having the support of parents. Great set.
You do not want my dad involved at all.
Tesha, $5. For Mike, I was considering sending just an emoji, but I don't want them to be misinterpreted as sexually explicit.
Be very careful with your emojis, people.
Definitely.
Every time you send Mike an emoji from now on, you just put in parentheses, I don't want to fuck you. Just to be sure.
Yeah, definitely don't send Mike the thumbs up emoji, if you know what I mean.
You just have to tell me what it means next to the emoji. That's all.
He gets the emoji of the person just kind of shrugging like that, and they're like, "Oh, she wants to hold my balls."
If you were a hammer, every emoji looks like a nail.
And then Zara tipped 10 more Aussie and said, Mike, I hear that your true value is in your heart. Just verified recent stat. As of this morning, you're looking at around 130,000 USD on the black market.
I see what they did there.
By the way, my
I'm
brain
still
is just
trying to-
stuck now. Go ahead, Mike.
I'm still trying to verify if 269s is 195 that Ben said.
I tried to do
138.
very quick math. What is it?
138.
269.
Oh, didn't he say 195 and I thought about it? That's how dumb I am.
That's okay. All I can think about now is if somebody sends you the exploding head emoji, what does that actually mean?
That means that she can pull her teeth out. Stop
Like my
asking me
freshman year roommate in
questions.
college.
Stop asking Mike questions you can Google, Ben.
The setup.
You caught up yet, Rach?
We have one more. There was E-hole, $5. I knew Batman was black.
I like the idea of that's what Batman just wears on his days off.
Gotta hide in plain sight.
Yeah, who knew that whole Batman costume was just
Yeah, I feel you guys. What is that?
What's wrong with you people? What is happening right now?
Oh my
Is
god.
that God? Do you have are you wearing God face?
Yeah, by the way, now we just learned what your conception of God is.
Isn't that what God's supposed to look like?
Why is God putting his fingers in his mouth?
He's not afraid of COVID.
I think that's Rachel's way of trying to get a dick pic.
Will this get me a dick pic?
Already sent.
I got you.
That'll get you a shriveled dick pic.
This, by the way, this is the difference between me and Bowers. Bowers is like, oh, it's God. And I'm like, oh, Dumbledore.
You look too dumb to be Dumbledore.
Does anybody notice that Jan is, did you take your teeth out?
Stop it.
That's sexy as shit to me.
All right, Rachel, catch us up on
let's get
tips
to the
before
game.
Mike gets canceled.
The game today is make a, what is it, a toy old. So it's make a toy old, and I'm gonna read 2 unpaid entries that I really like.
Now wait, Rachel, is this like make a toy like a week older?
It could be. Ben
Okay.
won't like it, but I mean,
I'm fine with it, whichever way you go.
Batman still.
Fine.
All right. So the unpaid ones I liked. Marissa Francis. Polly pockets her pension money. These are unpaid. And then the last one is Arcanix had bed stain bears. All right, and now we'll get to our live audience. So comics, these are the ones that we're going to be voting on, starting with our live audience. So try and remember one that you like. So starting us off, let's go to Tam.
I have decrepit Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Replacement hip Barbie. And prostate surgery Ken.
Sean Ehrlich.
I love that Ken went from having no dick straight to prostate surgery. That's a tough life.
I was gonna say the same thing. Dude.
He went from having no hips to hip replacement.
That is hilarious.
Then Ken a dick pic, Mike. He needs it.
All right, Sean, what you got?
All right, I have My Little Nag.
Hang on, you're a little soft there. Hang on.
Sorry, I've got My Little Nag
Nice.
and Legs Don't Go.
Brian Slivka.
All right, I have My Buddy from Prison and Barbie's Dream Hospice.
Oh.
Damn.
Leedy.
What is on Leedy's head? Leedy, what is on your head? What is that?
It's a turkey hat.
Yeah.
Budget turkey.
Zara and I are poultry sisters now.
Yeah, we're a crime fighting duo.
Chicken.
Our sidekick is
Okay.
mashed potato.
Talk about a stuffed turkey, my God.
So I have hot wheelchairs,
Nice.
slip and slide and can't get up, Medicare bears,
Oh.
get off my lawn darts. And instead of the Mighty Morphin Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Took me a second. It's the Mighty Morphine Powered Codgers.
Nice work.
Nice. Zara.
Leedy killing it. So I had a slip and slide and fuck, I broke my hip.
Nice.
And I had a Thomas the Crank Engine voted to leave the EU.
Oh, I like it.
Up Europe.
Birthday
I'm
girl
done.
Marissa.
I also had Hot Wheel chairs.
Nice.
I've got Fisher Early Bird discount price and Nerf's Super Depends soakers.
Depends what?
Super Depends soakers.
Yes.
Jess.
Hi, everybody. So I have a couple. I had Over the Hill Barbie and Retiree Ken.
Nice.
And then I have Cataract Eyes Joe instead of G.I. Joe.
Nice.
And I have Rub Aches Cube. And this one, especially after a life of heavy drinking and losing his popularity in the 90s, Pickle Me Elmo.
I know Frankie had one. Did you want to read yours on air, Frank? Or you want me to do it?
I think he's at work.
Yeah. Could you hear me?
Yep.
There you go.
G.I. Joe, Retired Veterans, the Geriatrics Club. That's it.
Thanks. Anybody?
Yeah, Joe
Dan?
VFW edition.
Hi. I got sitting shit. I broke my hip. And I already forgot the other one.
That's a perfect entry. I almost already forgot the other one. Way to be on brand.
All right, and then here are the rest of the game entries. So we had Jonathan S., Teddy Hippin, Jonathan S., My Little Blown Knee, Alexander Breyer, Malibu Barbie's Retirement Beach House.
Nice.
And then Alexander Breyer, GI Tracked Joe. Kate Louise, Cabbage Patch Ketamine Kleptomaniacs. Because why should the kids have all the fun?
Okay.
Brandy Atkins, Beanie Seniors. These are all, so there's a few of them. So I think it was Beanie Seniors Nintendo. I can't believe I'm 64. Yeah, that was the full.
Those are two different entries. Beanie Babies is Beanie Seniors, and then
No, you've never played Beanie Babies on N64, Bowers?
I never did.
My favorite game. You just collect them and put them on a shelf. That's the game.
Don't make Ben go get 100 Beanie Babies out of
Don't think I can't do that.
I know you can.
I can do it.
And then she also had Poly multivitamin in my pocket. Kate Louise, thunder catheters. Urinary tract infections are on the move, and my bowels are loose.
Just happened.
Jonathan S. GI Joe Biden.
Fair, that's fair.
Then we had David Levy, Rubik's QT interval prolongation. David Levy, senile putty.
Also a great Seinfeld character.
Gus Walsh, achy hips. Jeremy Day, old people cannot Lego the past. Megan Begley, Simon says, what? Speak up, my hearing aid is on the fritz. Jeremy Day, moldy Morphin Power Rangers. Oingo Boingo, long last name. Flat Wheels Rust Collector. And I think we're caught up.
All right. Very cool. There's some really good ones on that one. Jesus Christ. I really liked Super Soaked Depends. I really liked Hot Wheelchair, Medicare. But I think I'm going to go with Get Off My Lawn Darts. I think that was my favorite. Get Off My Lawn Darts. Mike, what was your favorite?
My second favorite was Get Off My Lawn Darts. That was actual genius. My first favorite is Barbie Dream Hospice. That's insane.
Nice. Jaggy.
I'm okay because I liked Hot Wheelchairs, I liked Super Depends Soaker, and I liked Medicare Bears, but I went with Barbie Dream Hospice.
All right, 2 for that one.
Wait, did we just have both comics understand the game and vote succinctly?
Wow. That was amazing. They did it exactly. By the way, that's
only each been on 3 times.
121 episodes in.
I feel like that's probably considered a failure for you guys, considering the games you come up with.
No, I'm saying you guys were both on time for sound check, and you both knew how the game worked. This has been the best episode we've ever
Also,
had.
Mike just said it was a failure of ours. You've learned from your dad.
That's true.
Maybe it's your vagina's fault it didn't have an orgasm.
Bowers, Mike does not have a vagina.
No, that's what he talks to the women.
No, I know.
And that's what he would say because he always blames other people.
Pick is Get Off My Lawn Darts.
All right, 2-2, Ben.
I loved Senile Putty, but I give it to Teddy Hip Pin. That was so weird.
All right, Steve, you can break a tie, or you can.
I really liked Medicare Bears. I really liked Rub Aches Cube. Thought that was really clever. As was Pickle Me Elmo. But I'm giving it to Get Off My Lawn Darts.
Nice. Very cool.
Turkey wins.
Turkey wins the square. All right.
Turkey gets the square.
Mike, did you have any? Do you want to throw in?
No, I did. There was a couple that I thought of, but people took them from me.
All right, cool. Jackie, you got any?
What?
You got any entries? You don't have to.
Oh, I don't. Nothing.
Okay. Rach, you got any?
Nope.
I don't either. Ben, Steve, you got some?
Yeah, I got like 12 or 13.
I think I got like 7 or 8. So you go first.
Okay. By the way, I just figured out where Mike's home is. Right there on his arm. Right there on his arm.
Almost where the bicep is, right?
I like the idea of that's what he uses for directions. He's just like.
I did get this before Google.
You probably had a tattoo artist come to your house and you thought that way you'll never get lost, and then you left and you're like, oh shit, this didn't work.
That was his 5th grade graduation present, was that tattoo.
Okay, so old toy. I've got G.I. Jonesing for some matzo ball soup.
I've got G.I. Bill Joe.
Nice. What do I got here?
Your turn.
It's my turn. I'm just waiting for Spotlight to come over here, and it's not happening.
I see a spotlight.
New Zoom, Ben. We're on the new Zoom.
New Zoom, your spotlight.
Your spotlight right now.
Fantastic. I just want the joke to get its full due. You understand?
We get it.
Fair enough. Lego my purse.
Thank you.
Not worth the wait. Not worth the wait.
It's not. No.
I had Crokemon.
I've got Hot Flashes wheels.
I had Hungry Hippos eating dinner at 3 p.m.
Not only are they old, they're fat. I like that one.
I've got Tickle Me Oldo.
I have Shit and Spin.
I got Fez dispenser.
I have Actual Operation.
Yo-yoing blood sugar levels.
Nintendo DOA.
Dang.
Magic Droopy Ball.
American Lady.
One of those American Vintage Lady, you mean, I think.
No, it's like the American Girl doll. Man.
I got it, but you can still throw vintage in there. I still got it. One of those Hawaiian hoop things with the hips.
And my last one, My Little Glue.
Oh.
I have 3 left here. I'm editing some out. I've got when I was your age, Transformers were just called cross-dressing formers. I've got Speak and Spell because I can't understand a word you're saying. Where are you from, young man?
Oh my god.
And my last one, Easy Bake Cremation Oven.
Oh, fuck.
A lot of old people died in those.
We kill a lot of old people in this show. That's one of the things we do. All right, we made it through. I think it's Leedy time. Leedy, are you ready? Do you have some cool drawings for us?
Yes, indeed. Okay, so first I have the and furthermore.
That is the perfect face.
Wait. That's not believable. He's wearing sleeves.
My bad. Here is Ben's complete schedule throughout the day. I gotta find where it starts. Hang on. There we go. 8 a.m. asleep. 10 a.m. asleep. Noon. Should I get up? Gets up at 4. Is still awake at 4 a.m. Goes back to sleep at 7 a.m.
Accurate.
I want to suck your big long dick. Oh no.
Every part of that is the oh no.
That's exactly the face Bowers made during that. Oh my god. And the exact face he makes before every time he sucks a dick, too.
I think that's the first time anybody with a turkey hat said big long dick before.
Let me just say, Mike, you have never been to the Greenwich Village Halloween Parade.
Here's the empath demon Gen Z person saying, I feel your pain. Can you feel my rage? Hello from a Gen Z. I'm sorry. I feel your pain. There is Oscar the Grouch, but it's Ben with all of his stuff. Although I probably should have made the garbage gold. Didn't you say it was gold?
Yes, I did.
Shoot, how does this one start? Here's Bowers when he hears the chance for his Coors Light joke, and then.
You're awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Here's Bowers sneaking into the Oval Office just wearing his tux and an earpiece. Is he supposed to be here?
He's got a tux and an earpiece, so.
By the way, Bowers, congratulations on making it to the Oval Office.
Yeah. Bowers 2020. That is a shower. Wow.
Oh my God.
And then here was Bowers sending Zara in a murderous chicken costume to Mike, but Mike's actually really happy about it.
Right, there you go.
First of all, I want to push back a little bit. If Zara showed up to my house in a costume, I would want to say something more creative than "Yay, Zara."
I know. Wait. I got this one. You would ask breast or thigh.
Oh.
Oh my God! She just asked if you like the white or dark meat, Mike. I don't know if that.
I'm so sad I didn't think of that. And then, because Ben said so, I made an origami car with Bowers in it, realizing that he's going to be late.
Wow! Holy shit! That is incredible.
Dude.
How is she that good at that?
Wow.
If you mention it, it will come true.
That is incredible.
Oh, Lita, you outdid yourself again today. Holy cow. Again,
That is
a lot of the pictures are
amazing.
so great. It's that you find the perfect comedic timing for the joke, too. That's what you capture so well. Which is great. Oh, I love it. All right, we did it again, folks. We're there. We're at the end of an episode. That's awesome. Mike, where do we find you in the world? Not specifically your address, I know you're weird about that, but how do we follow you?
I also want to point out, because I do think I deserve credit for not saying a choke your chicken joke when we talk about it. I would like credit for that. I have
to work the loony bin again.
I have a show. We just finished our first season last week. Season 2 premieres September 29th on Dry Bar Comedy's Facebook page. It goes 8 p.m. Tuesdays Eastern Time. It's called Let's Be Honest with Mike Paramore. We have a dating conversation. I give dating advice, and we talk to some funny friends of mine, and we just have a really silly conversation and informational and all that good stuff. So check that out. September 29th. It's called Let's Be Honest, Dry Bar Comedy Facebook.
Awesome. Very cool. We'll see you next time, buddy. We appreciate you being here.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Jackie, where do we find you at in the world?
Well, it's JackieCation.com, at JackieCation, all the things. But I have I have 2 podcasts. I had the 14th year of the Dork Forest. This week it's Nori Davis. He's a sneakerhead. That's not tennis shoes. It's some sort of other footwear. So people dork out about what they love, dorkforest.com. And then I have the Jackie and Laurie show, which I do with Laurie Kilmartin, who's a comic and a writer for Conan. And we talk about stand-up comedy and bitch about it and celebrate it.
Awesome. Very cool.
Oh, and I do a Zoom show like 5 times a week. So if you go to JackieCation.com and sign up for my email list, it's easiest way to know about it, and it's so easy to get off it. Yeah, because every single email says unsubscribe. So it's harder to get on the email list than it is to get off it. So thank you very much.
All right, thanks, Jackie.
I love the idea that you forgot that you do a show 5 days a week.
just comedy now. It's not a career. It's just stand-up. It's just stand-up again.
Thanks. Well, we appreciate it, Jackie. We'll see you next time. Appreciate that.
Thank you, guys.
As always, you can find me at Bowers Comedy and check out my podcast, Dockheads. And you could have seen me last night on Steve's birthday show, which I will say, Steve, my favorite thing of your birthday show last night was that your sister has no knowledge of any stories of any time of your entire childhood. She remembered nothing. It was hilarious every time. You remember? She's like, no, like these huge moments in your life that changed you for the fucking better or worse. No idea that happened. So fucking
It
hilarious.
continued through to the VIP, and I had no idea how many drugs she's done. Like, I had no idea.
Yeah, that was great. Ben.
Now Steve has the same amount of respect for his sister as he has for me, so I'm sorry for his sister. You can see You're the Game Show tomorrow night and be a contestant on it. If you ever want to be a contestant on a game show, tomorrow night is your chance. 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 Eastern. You get a ticket at nomorecomedyclub.com. Enter the promo code SDSC. You get a discounted ticket, and you get a chance to win prizes, gift cards, and cash, rather. And sales are a little light, so you have a great chance to win, is the positive of that. And right after that, you can see me for free on Elon Gold's Instagram Live on the 50th birthday roast of Elon Gold, where I'll be on the virtual dais with Nikki Glazer, Jay Leno, Russell Peters, Bob Saget, Tiffany Haddish, a lot of great people. But you can only watch that for free if you got a ticket earlier to my game show. You're the Game Show. Otherwise, you'll be geo-blocked and from Elon Instagram.
So you can't join Elon Gold's live Instagram unless you've gone to your game show. Okay, that makes total sense.
We're cross-referencing the list.
So if you want to go to that other cool thing, make sure you go to Ben's game. Okay, cool.
That's correct.
Steve.
Coming up, I have my headlining show at Nowhere Comedy Club at the end of the month. So check that out. And I announced my 2021 tour dates. Really looking forward to having to cancel those. So if you want to get those tickets, 117 cities in 4.5 months. So grab those. We've already been selling a ton of tickets, and the more you buy, the cooler venue we end up playing. So go get those pre-sales.
But I like that your schedule's conveniently on your website, so I know where to send the chicken every time where you're at. That'll be nice. All right, well, we did it, audience.
I've got one too.
Oh, sorry.
No,
right?
that's okay. So the next Comedy Juice show is on Thursday. We actually have Jackie performing. You can get tickets at nowherecomedyclub.com. Thanks.
Very cool.
It's a great storyteller show. Please check it out.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, yeah, so audience, thanks so much for being here. We will see you guys at the regular time on Tuesday, right? Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific.
No, I think we're
Tuesday we moved to.
This Tuesday.
Yeah,
Not
this Tuesday we haven't announced it yet, but we will announce it now. This Tuesday we do have to move it earlier again to accommodate a scheduling conflict. So Ben's going to be there like a half hour later after the show starts.
No, I'll be there right on time. The show's at noon. That's very easy for me. I'll be up at 11:52.
I'll get send Ben some French toast. Get him up.
Awesome.
Yeah. So Tuesday the show is at noon Pacific again, and then we'll go back to regularly schedule on Wednesday.
But Saturdays are going to move to noon for the foreseeable future, unless things get crazy. Queen, we have anything to catch up on before we get out of here?
We do. So we had Allie Foster tip Mike 10 pounds and said all the love.
Cool.
So thanks for that.
Nice. Thank you.
We had Zara $5 and said sending love from No Pants. Yesterday we finally figured out Bauer's porn drag name. It's Creamy Mash.
It's what?
Creamy Mash.
Queen Mash.
And then last one is a request. We had Garrett Grice tip the show $20 and said, Rachel, can you ask everyone, so this is me asking everyone, on the connection to simultaneously ask my girlfriend, do you want to be my wife?
Whoa. You want us to propose to your girlfriend, but then you can't.
All right. What's this guy's name?
Will she be marrying us or him?
Yeah, that's what I'm confused about.
Oh, I think this will be cool. All right, so
what's the name?
Is that the name of the
Garrett Grice.
Are you sure you want Bowers asking on account of his track record?
I've been married, Ben, so I think I'm probably the perfect guy to have. If you want to get
I've been married. Steve's been married.
Oh, I forgot you've been. Okay, yeah.
Oh shit! I'm the only one that has not made a bad life decision.
Wait.
Yes.
Hold on a second. Ben is the only one who hasn't been married. You hear that, Carmel?
Oh!
Thank God Carmel's at work. You keep your red mouth closed.
So we're gonna say.
Who are we asking for?
So we're Garrett is asking Donna to be his wife.
Okay.
So we're gonna say we're on a count of 3. Donna, will you marry Garrett?
All right.
Great. Let's lead into it. Let's lead into it in a fun way. Donna, we have a question for you. Go ahead.
1, 2.
Will you?
Donna, will you?
Okay, well, that's just horrible. All right, here's what
you in. No.
Thank you.
Okay, Taylor kind of said, here we go.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Donna,
will you marry
Garrett?
Garrett.
She's not gonna be able to hear that.
I just really hope that
Garrett wants to marry you, Donna. If that wasn't clear.
I really hope
Donna, marry
the
Garrett for us.
proposal does not reflect upon the wedding and/or marriage.
And also, take it from us. It doesn't even have to be a permanent decision. You could just do it for a while.
Hey, and Garrett, the etiquette is you're supposed to tip 2 months' salary if we ask somebody to marry you.
So there's only 3 hosts have been married, and yet we've had 4 divorces.
4 divorces and 1 Henry horses. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this.
Again, I had to pick up the slack for Ben. That's why I got divorced that second time. So
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. So anything else? Anybody else want to get married or get divorced or whatever, right? Before we get out of here?
It's just going to be me later tonight. See, Carm, I don't think you get it. It's like I just spent a lot of time with these 3 guys, and I'm afraid marriage, it's like, as an institution, does it even work?
It works, Ben, I promise.
Hitler just ruined that plan.
By the way, Ben, I like that some of your shirt works with the green screen, so the camouflage is like a little bit camouflaging.
I didn't know my green screen was on. That's crazy. This whole show?
Just the one part of your hat. Or
some of those filters I wanted to use didn't work well.
Or is that a Kennedy filter because the part of your head's gone? Okay.
Shit. Wow. Back
Do
into
I need
the
to wrap
left.
up the show? Jesus.
Rachel, we caught
No,
up.
we're good. We're good. I'll see
All
you
right.
guys on Tuesday.
We'll see you Tuesday at noon. I will remember it's noon on Tuesday. I will see you Tuesday at noon. Yeah, fun day yesterday. Good show today, man. Way to get up early and make this happen, guys. I'm proud of you. We'll see you Tuesday.
And as for me, I just want to say thank you again. Yesterday was fucking great. It was the best, probably. I think it was the best birthday I've ever had.
Are you gonna cry again? Are you about to cry again?
Yes, I'm about to cry again. But that's only because a chicken stabbed me earlier. So
You held it in pretty well, man.
yeah, I've been holding it this entire time.
Great pain tolerance.
Yeah. No, seriously, it was such a wonderful day, and I want to thank all the comics who made it special, and all the fans who came and supported, and it was really incredible. And to celebrate today, I'm gonna be eating fried chicken all day because fuck that guy.
Thank you all for being here, and I just wanted to leave you with this. Or this. Good night.
What's on your shirt?
We can't see your shirt.